What do I think makes a great artist? To me, a great artist is the one that accepts failure and mistakes, that doesn't blame everyone else for their shortcomings, that is willing to learn and is open-minded. Someone that isn't afraid to take a risk. Someone that gives constructive criticism to help other people rather than putting them down. Someone that wants others to learn from them and how they create. Someone that wants to teach other people the creative process and how to explore the world of art and how to be creative. Someone that's not afraid to take criticism and takes constructive criticism in a positive way and uses that to reinforce their artwork to improve. Someone that doesn't put others down because they're not as talented or as far in the art world as they are. Someone that truly understands what it's like to have nothing or to come from nothing. Or someone that, if they haven't come from nothing, that is willing to understand and have sympathy for those that have had to overcome so much. A good artist isn't only in what they create, it's how they treat others. If they don't have respect for others, how can they have any respect for you? Because respect is earned, it's not just given. Respect those around you that support you and have helped you to get where you are. And sometimes you all need help, and there's some of us that might be having a hard time, and you might see someone lash out at someone else out of anger, and I feel that someone that is truly a good artist will try to have an understanding of that and to not be so judgmental and to dismiss someone at the first sight of them. A good artist is someone that's willing to take the time to teach others, to help them explore the world of art, and not just the way that they do it, but in the way that the person that's asking for the help wants to do it, in their style, helping others find their own creative process, figure out what type of talent that they truly have that they want to incorporate into their artwork. Someone that's willing to take the risk, someone that's willing to not just make that person be as everyone else is in art, to really see what it is that they have in them, to see that they have a potential that is great, but in a different way. We're all, as individuals, we're all so different, but at times we can be so similar. And we all go through hard times, and I think a great artist is someone that can really understand that. Someone that's not out to just create art because they want attention or validation from others, but someone that does it because they enjoy helping other people, because they want to see other people succeed, because it makes them that much happier to see them overcome those things in life that are holding them back. Someone that tells you it can be done, because sometimes people don't have anyone there to tell them that they can get through it because they're just completely alone, or the people that they're surrounded by are telling them that it can't be done. And an artist that understands that is going to have sympathy for you. But at the same time, that artist is not going to be so easy on you to where you're not going to progress as a person. And if they're so easy on you to the point to where they tell you that what you're doing is fine, even if you're doing really, really horrible and they're not helping you at all, that's not a constructive way to improve. If you actually want to improve as an artist and someone is helping you, say someone that's an artist or a teacher that's an artist, if they truly want to help you, they'll sit down and take the time to figure out what it is that is your strengths or your weaknesses. And when they figure out what your weaknesses are, they'll help you build upon that to help you improve. And often we work on our strengths a lot and we don't work on our weaknesses. And then those weaknesses can hold us back from trying to improve. And a good artist will see that, and they'll give you constructive criticism to help you improve. And when they give you that constructive criticism, don't take it personally or in the wrong way that they're telling you that you're bad or that you're no good. They're wanting to help you. They want to help you improve because they want to see you succeed. A good artist is also someone that's not afraid to admit when they're wrong. They're not afraid to owe up to their mistakes and to learn from those mistakes, to build upon them, to make themselves a better person and a better artist. If you ignore your mistakes and you only work on your strengths, as I said before, you're not going to improve that much. You're going to stagnate. You'll be stuck in the same spot for a long time, and then you'll ask yourself why you're not improving. Now, as I said before, with thinking positive, you've got to find a balance. You don't want to be overly positive to where you're telling yourself that, everything is possible in an unrealistic way. You want to be realistic about it a little bit, and to look at your mistakes and to look at yourself and say that this is what I need to work on, and build upon that so you can be more productive, have a good environment around you, and eliminate all the distractions. Surround yourself with people that are similar minded, that have the same positive mindset, and don't be afraid to go out there and to speak to people that have different views or different opinions, and to discuss things with them. Because someone that might have a completely different mindset than you, there still may be something to learn. And oftentimes you may learn more from someone that's completely different than you than someone that's similar, because someone that's completely similar as you are, they probably don't have as many new topics or things to discuss. It might just be the same thing. And you can take the person that's very different from you and think about how they think about things and process stuff, and try and put yourself in their position and see how they see the world. And you can put this into your artwork by creating different types of art and use different styles, and to think about how they create something, or think of them as a person and try to imagine how they would express themselves, and try to just absorb all of that into yourself, and then put that on the paper or the canvas or digital art and express that and show the world you as an artist are not only about expressing yourself, but that you want to help others express themselves as well. We've all looked up to another artist at one point in our life, and we've always wanted to aspire to be like them, to figure out how they create and the process in which they do it and how they find such creativity. So go out there, just be yourself and help others create, because one day maybe they'll want to look up to you and aspire to be the artist that you are.